Narito tayo uli mga ka-community sa The National COD Mobile Philippine Open 2022 Play-ins stage dito sa one and only home of Philippine Esports. My name is G10. Kami na at kasama ko uli si Kuku TV. At ito na, ready na kami sa labanan na mangyayari. Smart Omega versus BRE. Pero kayo, ready na ba kayo?
Ako, ready na ba ako? Oo,
Oo.
ready na ako. Ayan, sinagot ko na mga kaibigan. Pero right now,
Kinabahan ako dun. Baka din rin si paring Kuku.
pero yun nga, G10, we are now getting set for BRE Pro versus Smart Omega. Ito nga yung maps and modes. We have the band maps, Standoff and Hacienda. Band operator skills will be Gravity, Vortex, Gun, and Sparrow. So makakita
That's right.
tayo ng Purifier.
Yes, fine. I thought wala tayong makikitang purifier. No? I thought hindi yun mangyayari dito. But yung dalawang skills na nakita natin in the last match, sila naman yung naban ngayon, di ba? So BRE, Annihilator, we'll see that maybe, you know, in Hardpoint, there will be purifiers here kasi it's gonna be raid. I was gonna say another game, pero kasi whenever you think of raid, you think of a certain game that you always see sa mga sponsored YouTube videos.
Pero yun nga, Hardpoint will be on raid. Firing range will be on search and destroy. And if ever man mag 1-1 yung score, we're gonna have it in Summit for control. Really interesting for raid Hardpoint. We also have here firing range. Mga ano to, no?
Yeah.
Mga usually na napipick na maps for Hardpoint and search and destroy. And then for Summit, we have control. What do you think of that raid Hardpoint map?
I think it's gonna be a tough one for BRE Pro, honestly. I've seen yung mga ibang raid games ng SMO. It's very impressive. I gotta say, it's just very impressive talaga. The way that they played, it's not the way that they rotated. I hope that si Young Jay naka-adjust na din at naka-mesh na sa playstyle ng ibang niyang teammates na inherit with Smart Omega, because definitely the map control is going to be very, very heavily fought for dito by Smart Omega. That's one of their priorities here. So let's see how they stack up. Game number 1, BRE Pro versus Smart Omega.
BRE Pro versus Smart Omega. Here we go! Hardpoint, target to 250.
Tayo sa Welcome Rotonda.
Oh, welcome Rotonda mga kaibigan. In just a few seconds, mag-activate na yung P number 1. And there we go. BRE Pro gets the Hardpoint. Great start.
Yeah, that's a 3K already
3K.
for BRE. They're doing a really good job dito as Hydra does get 1 kill. Pero so far, BRE is really good at keeping Smart Omega out of the Hardpoint. They're just, tingnan mo, nasa PowerPoint nga, si Hydra dito, he's getting kill after kill after kill. Pero nahihirapan pa sila. There it is, 30 seconds left and BRE has been pushed completely out of the Hardpoint.
And Hydra just using this power position, sinasabi nga natin, the laundry area, is able to actually get a little few of the frags earlier on. And right now, you can see that the score, medyo naging even playing field now with just 15 seconds left. This is what we call now the scrap times na meron tayo, and BRE Pro is able to get the scrap time here for the first Hardpoint as we move on to the next one. Whoopee!
Can I get a here? Look at that. 3K already. Risky as well. Takes out Z-Man. And another kill for Whoopi. Yan talaga. Ang daming fans ni Whoopi dahil sa rason na yan.
Dahil nga sa rason na yan. However, mids will bring him down. Now, on P number 2, andito na nga tayo. We have Smart Omega. Freezy though, with that sneaky play, able to actually take one down. 50 seconds left, so medyo matagal pa tong P number 2 na to, but you could see the defense being done here by Smart Omega. Whoopi getting one more time on that moment.
Yeah, even the just out of the Hardpoint defense, no, just outside of the side, ang ganda ng defense nila. They're not even letting BRE get a foot in to the angles that they need to actually clear. Pero this is just Smart Omega at their best, diba? This is them performing how they did. This is why they came in. Oh my god, Whoopi with a double grenade kill! Lord almighty. He's already up to 11 kills. It's only been 2 Hardpoints.
Yeah, it's only been 2 Hardpoints. Whoopi already has 11 frags, 68-29 na yung score. Medyo lumalayo na yung Smart Omega. BRE Pro needs to actually adjust how they play in order for them to be able to actually grab those Hardpoint points. And you can see they're trying to get inside it. Si Hydra able to actually drop one down at yun na nga, mawapatay siya ni mids.
Yeah, ayan. There it is. BRE Pro, they switched up yung game style nila, no? And oh god, risky though. That was a very risky position nga. But still, he gets kill as he enters, and Bren defending for their lives. Young Jay finds a kill too. But so far, yung site, it belongs completely to Bren. Hindi nila pinapapasok agad ang Smart Omega. But Smart Omega, if they push together, they can definitely get in. And that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna push together. Pero madideny sila at madideny dito ng Bren Esports. Yun nga, 3 kills already for Bren right there. Hindi makapasok at all ang Smart Omega, even if Whoopi is getting these kills. Candy is gonna get taken out by Z-Man.
Magandang araw ngayon ni Whoopi.
The Purifier.
13 frags, and there you go. The Purifier has been popped off, and that is courtesy of mids out of Bren Epro. And again, humahabol sila. You can see right now the score now 77-71 at umaandar pa para sa side ng Bren Epro. Parang umalis na yung SMO dun sa hardpoint na yun, and now focusing on the next hardpoint.
Yun, yeah, good strategy. Smart Omega, alam nila, just give that. We're gonna go for the next one. Dito tayo magpo position, and that's exactly what happened. They are getting that next hard point. They are defending it valiantly. Kitang-kita, blue na blue ang site at hindi makapasok ang Bren at all. Idra just keeping them honest. Kahit may annihilator si Wacky, he only found 1, maybe 2. He does get 2. Pero si Candy meron din siyang isa. Si Risky din nakuha na din si Z-Man. He's walking in. Wacky nag-iisang Bren member dito sa hard point. Mamamatay din kay kay Candy.
And actually, Young Jay and Candy with 2 annihilators able to actually bring down yung Bren Epro push dito sa basketball court, and they will be able to actually grab as many points as possible.
Ooh, Idra!
Wala pa, but si Idra mga kaibigan, nilikuran ang tatlo, Z-Man, Luffy, and Freezy. Dumapa muna kayo. And there you go, 124-79 na ang score. Ang ganda ng hardpoint na to para sa Smart Omega.
Candy, napakaganda ng movement niya doon. Sticky situation, pero still nakakuha siya ng isang frag. And, ito na, Bren. They're starting to rest back. Kahit na naka-grenade kill si Candy, kahit naka-Kobe siya doon, it's still Bren that has control over the next hardpoint in mid. Unfortunately, SMO, they are finding a hard time dito kasi si Idra nakadefend, si Mids yung nakadefend dito for Bren.
Yeah, and Whoopi tries to challenge Mids, but Mids able to actually get 2K there. Candy will stop him with a KRM, getting 1 more, pero yun na nga, yung Purifier na naman coming from Bren Epro.
Yeah, the flame damage, no joke talaga. And SMO, they're still trying to make their way into this site. The Purifier with it, it is going to be very effective. Kahit hindi, it's not a fire purifier. It's water.
It's H2O.
It's H2O, pero that means that SMO has made their way. They've captured the site 20 seconds pa. It's not even scrap time, and they have such a huge lead already. 50 points malamang na ang kanilang lead. And Bren Epro, ano kayang gagawin nila dito even if they get the scrap time here? Magpo-position na ang SMO sa next hard point dito sa Rotonda.
And that was an even hard point there dito sa may middle part ng mapa natin. Now, babalik tayo sa Welcome Rotonda in a few seconds, in 7 more seconds. Pero you can see right now, Young Jay, the drafty coming from Smart Omega, able to drop 2 there. Mids and Luffy will go down, and Whoopi, idagdag mo pa mga kaibigan, dalawa na naman for Smart Omega. And right now, they will be able to get the first hard point na naman, and they will be able to get those points and get the lead up to 166-110.
Yun, yeah. Ang laki na ng lead. And Young Jay, he's a little bit too soon on the peak there, unfortunately. Kaya nakita din siya. And Mid's trying to contest dito sa mid nga. Pero it is Candy who finds him. Either din naka-double kill dun. Pero Luffy, can the Pirate King get it? No, he cannot. As he does go down to Whoopi again. Pero si Bren pa rin ang may control ng hardpoint. Still 20 seconds to go. Will SMO just cut their losses? I don't think so. Nagko-contest din sila dito. And there's a KRM from Candy absolutely doing nothing as Luffy stops him in his tracks.
Tinatry ng Bren Epro to be able to actually get those points. However, ang nakukuha lang nila, G10, is roughly around 25 seconds left on the clock. And that's not going to be enough for Smart Omega, especially na ngayon. Kung titignan mo yung mapa, they're actually getting in position na dito sa next hard point, which is going to be hard for Bren Epro to actually push. But you can see there, Z-Man with a Switchblade X9 able to actually drop 1. And you can see Bren Epro actually taking this hard point.
Trade for trade ang nangyari dito. Pero Wacky with the 2K to keep it going. Whoopi and Candy, though, will get a couple of themselves. Pero still, the control is with Bren, except when it's not, because right now SMO has this site on lock. Look at all the defense coming in. Idra, he's going to have to come into contact here very soon, and Freezy goes down. Ole. And still SMO, what an iron grip on our hard point.
Iron grip with that hard point, and right now, makukuha ulit, 30 seconds left on this hard point, makukuha ulit ng Smart Omega tong hardpoint na to. And right now, malapit na sila sa 200-point mark. 147 ang Bren Epro, but the contest is there. Coming from mids. Mids trying to slide in kaso si Whoopi ay nandoon to make that defense.
Yeah, kaya Whoopi is one of the star players talaga ng SMO, and it shows, man. It really does, especially when tinitingnan mo yung kills. 29 na si Whoopi, 29 din si Idra, and it's only going to go up from here. Bren, they have a couple of OSs, I think, that are very available. Wacky has that Annihilator. So does Young Jay, though. So Wacky, what can he do with it? Oh, he goes for the wall bang! Well played doon. Pero si Young Jay, he does get the revenge. Same Annihilator din. But look at the points. 53 seconds left on this hard point, and it's 218 para sa SMO. Konti na lang.
Konti na lang. 150 kino-contest na ng Bren Epro tong garage area na to, which is the next hard point. 42 seconds left on it. And there you go. Luffy with the Annihilator. Gets one, gets two. Candy and Young Jay will go down. At makakahanap pa kaya siya na isa mo kung hindi na, mga kaibigan. And there you go. Madadapa na nga siya ni Whoopi, mga kaibigan, together with Candy, who's now gonna get inside this hard point with just 26 seconds left more in the clock. Mids will try to contest it one more time, and Bren Epro successfully able to take this hard point. Will try to take a little bit of a few points there with 14 seconds remaining in this hard point.
Yeah, pero if you notice, SMO already moving to the next hard point. Pero andun din si Mids. He's ready to receive as he did. He took out Candy. Pero si Idra naman ang next na kukunin niya. Pero si Freezy is there for the backup. Kayang-kaya ba niya? No, he can't. He gets slid on. But Whoopi and Young Jay are there for the rest back. No, so this means that the hard point is going to be still in Bren control.
And Bren Esports, ito na yung kailangan nilang hard point in order for them to actually make it closer for Smart Omega. All they need to do is just make the defense right, and Luffy actually gets Whoopi down on that side in the basketball court. Dalawang tao ang nakabantay, tapos nakapaligid lang yung tatlong players nila, just lurking around trying to find those Smart Omega players. As you can see right now, Candy able to get Z-Man down, and looks like they're gonna try their best to get inside, kaso nga lang, ganda ng depensa ng Bren Epro doon.
Gustong-gusto nila sa basketball court. Bren Epro is just holding it with their lives. Ayaw na ayaw nilang bigyan ng bola ang ating SMO. And with that, they've almost caught up. 207 na. Kahit contested ang side. 207 to 219. SMO finally have a little bit of a handle on the side. Pero si Luffy galing sa likod. Kinuha si Candy at si Whoopi. So ayun, that side is going to have scrap points over for Bren. And back to mid tayo. Bren already. Andun na sila. Ready sa next point.
And nakala natin no much, pero men, tinan mo yung score.
Lapit
222
na lang.
to 217. A really close battle here between Bren Epro and Smart Omega. Who will get this? And you can see right now on the kill feed, yung Smart Omega, yung napapatay ngayon ng Bren Epro. And this is the right time for them to actually get this hard point and to actually win it all. Kayang-kaya to.
Kaya, pero the Purifier was there from Mids. He did die, so that's gone. And Bren Esports, they now have the lead. 232 na, konti na lang. Kailangan lang nila ng konting puntos. They just need to defend for just a little bit. Pero si Candy andyan with the Annihilator, the nade kill from Luffy as well. And Mids is there. He's on the corner, pero hindi siya nakabaril. Luffy though with the double kill, the Annihilator. It's getting really close. Oh god, 240 for Bren. 20 seconds left. They only need 10. Can they defend versus Smart Omega?
5,
Smart Omega
4,
lose the first game. What did another for 3?
4
it's
more
contested.
points
4 more
Bren.
for 3.
3, 2, 1.
Bren Epro!
Bren Epro wins that first game in the second match for today. There you go, Hardpoint.
I'm mind blown, paring Kuku.
Hardpoint? Kanino ka lang? Bren Epro.
Bren Epro.
Bren Epro.
Yun yung sinasabi namin ni Coach Pika kanina, mga kaibigan. Yung comeback talaga. Comeback kung comeback. 220 na yun. Galing sa SMO. And I think Bren was like 150, no? Or 130, something like that. Nakuha pa nila yung 2 hard points. Sobrang solid, and they were able to win off of that.
Right.
What a game.
What a game indeed. And kung titignan yung mga players ng Bren Epro, kalmado lang. Kalmado lang. Meron pang susunod. And again, yung susunod is yung Search and Destroy. And we will see again these two teams battle it out. And again, ayon sa aking nalikap na research kanina, si Jess ay ang maglalaro for Search and Destroy. Di ko lang alam kung sino yung isa-sub out for Bren Epro. So again, a much different lineup for Bren Epro for the next game. But for the rest of SMO, they're going to have the same lineups until the very end.
Yeah. I mean, well done to Bren E Pro. They gave the first blood dito sa SMO. Let's take a look at how that happened nga dito sa ating Hardpoint, because everybody expected na SMO would take this.
Yeah.
Everybody. Even I think even Bren Esports expected na, they're just gonna put up a really good fight versus SMO, pero sila pa rin. Pero parang, parang naging medyo kampante yung SMO.
Well, sabihin na natin na may halong ganun. Pero syempre, they do not know kung sino nga ba yung kakaharapin nila. I mean,
Exactly.
meron tayong mga coach. We have Coach J and Device, and they do know yung mga plays na dapat gawin. Pero again, they don't know much of this lineup ng Bren ePro.
Yeah.
Kasi nga, bagong-bagong lineup to na binuo lang dito sa the Nationals Call of Duty Mobile Philippine Open. And now, we are in the Pro League. They're now getting a taste of that draft that has been done by Bren ePro. And sabi nga natin kanina, sila yung last pick. Wala yung problema.
Yeah.
Walang problema.
No problem. Kasi, man, if there's anything to go by, if this game was anything to go by, mga kaibigan, Bren ePro are here and they're ready to scrap. They're gonna take the fight to SMO even, that everybody thinks is the favorite. Pero after this match, I think may power shift ng konti if Bren does take this, kasi there is a pretty big possibility na ma-2-0 nila in SND if they're very careful, if they go according to game plan and they have the momentum on their side. It may be possible for Bren ePro to
that was the wall bang of that match. Talagang saktong-sakto, no? Yung pagka-wall bang niya doon kay Idra. And siguro by the time na nagpunta tayo dun sa may basketball court, dun na nag-shift yung momentum eh.
Yeah.
When they went to that basketball court, nag-shift yung momentum dun sa side ng Bren ePro. Ito yung sinasabi ko, ladies and gentlemen, when they are able to actually hold this basketball court and then rotating all the way to the middle of the map, napakahirap nun.
Yeah. Ang lakas talaga ng kapit ng Bren ePro doon sa basketball court na yon. And eventually in mid, they scrapped they traded every single frag na they made sure na sila pa rin yung tatapak sa hardpoint at the end of it. So really well done. Great strats, great IGLing galing sa Bren ePro. Well, that was intense.
Well, ang masasabi ko lang sa mga Bren ePro fans out there, put your hashtags in. Hashtag Bren lang malakas. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just starting here in this matchup na meron tayo ngayon between Bren ePro and Smart Omega. What will happen more as we move along with the next game mode, which is going to be Search and Destroy? Sino kaya ang mananalo dito?
That's right, and it is going to be on Firing Range, one of the favorite maps of the COD community, and hopefully excited na kayo dun, guys, kasi we're just going to take a little bit of a short break. The Nationals Call of Duty Philippine Open will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Nagbabalik kami mga kaibigan dito sa The Nationals Call of Duty Mobile Philippine Open Pro League play-ins against two of the most awaited teams na meron tayo dito, BRE Pro and Smart Omega. Now we're done with Hardpoint, and Hardpoint was taken by BRE Pro. Ngayon pupunta tayo sa Search and Destroy. Sino nga ba ang makaka-search? Sino nga ba ang makaka-destroy? G10, will it be Smart Omega or will it be BRE Pro?
Yun ang tanong dito, parang Kuko, kasi din game 1, upset ang nangyari.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It was an upset. Nobody, I don't even think BRE expected themselves to win, no. I think they expected to put up a really good fight, pero parang nanalo sila.
Yeah.
Kasi ang ganda ng hold nila in the last 2 hard points. They were able to keep SMO out of the basketball. They were able to out of the basketball court. They were able to keep them out of mid. And now, will they be able to keep them out of the points? Kasi firing range, search and destroy, BRE have the momentum, but SND is kind of an SMO mode.
Yeah, this is actually a classic map, to say the least.
From Black
We've
Ops.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of, actually for Smart Omega, we've seen a lot of firing range in Search and Destroy then for their squad then, and for the like of BRE Pro, we haven't seen them as a whole squad na live, and there you go. Smart Omega versus BRE Pro in Search and Destroy. This is game number 2. Sino ang mananaig?
Alrighty, Luffy with the quick angle there, pero looks like BRE Pro, they're looking to make their way into B already, but it's a 1-for-1 right here. They've made their way into the site, and Jess finds a kill, pero si Candy din, nakuha niya si Freeze. That is a couple of picks that they don't want, because SMO now, they have a man disadvantage, 2 versus 3, and Whoopi with a sniper. Alam natin kung gaano ka-classic si Whoopi sa sniper.
Yeah, one of the best snipers in, probably is the best sniper in the Philippines, and there you go, Luffy. Pumapangalawa mga kaibigan with that sniper as well, and right now the focus of BRE Pro is actually going to be on Bravo, and you can see right there that yung bomba ay tinatry na plan, and there you go, Whoopi will be the last guy, and that is it for the first round. BRE Pro wins it against Smart Omega.
Great start from BRE Pro. They're already showing us na they're here to play. They're here to win, hindi lang play. Kasi ang Smart Omega, sila talaga ang theoretically team to beat. Oh, Freezy! He just challenged Whoopi with a DLQ and won. Sino makakasabi niyan? Konti lang ang tao na makakasabi yan. Pero so, that is a very good job by Freezy. That means that they have already some control over here. But Candy is ready and waiting. Just inside, he's going to peek out. Ayun, nakita din niya si Jess as Jess was switching weapons, unfortunately. But now, alam nila kung nasan si Candy. They're going to be pushing him now 2-on-1, and mid will fail. Hindi pa siya namatay. Because somehow Z-Man found Young J instead of mids, and as soon as he lands, Candy goes down to Z-Man.
And Z-Man able to drop Candy down. Risky and Idra na lang for the side of Smart Omega. 3 left for BRE Pro. Freezy nasa kanya ang bomba ngayon, and looks like they're gonna try to maybe go for an A plant here or rush A. As you can see right now, Luffy nasa itaas lang ni Risky. Risky hindi niya alam na meron sa taas niya ngayon. Luffy right now going for a sneaky snipe. There you go. 1 shot, 1 kill. And you can see Idra going for the chopper, dropping 1 down as well. 2v1.
Sure, may chopper siya, but it's still a 2 versus 1. Hindi pa napaplant ang bomba. They're just getting over to A site. It should be planted right now. Idra going to go for some utility to cover his entrance. He's going to enter right here. Freezy is right there. He's going to have a line of sight as Z-Man just immediately challenges and wins versus Idra. 2-0 na in favor of BRE.
In favor of BRE 2-0. Again, like what we mentioned, we didn't expect na ganito yung mangyayari, especially with Smart Omega playing. Isa lang yung nagbago talaga sa team nila, and this is Young J. So a lot of pressure right now for Young J for Smart Omega. Right now, we're gonna see here a rush B for BRE Pro. As isa lang yung nandirito. This is player number 1 na si Whoopi. There you go. Freezy drops him with a KRM, and right now they're gonna go for a plant. Hopefully, mukhang i-fake nila, magbabalik sila sa may alpha ata, oh.
It's working too. It's a fake na it's working because kita mo yung Smart Omega, they're all looking towards B. They're all, pero parang na feel out na din nila na parang fake rotate as Freezy finds Candy. That was a little bit too aggressive from SMO, and it looks like BRE is just chilling now. They've got a couple of picks. And now they can take all the time they want to go on site kasi si Idra lang naman na nandyan. He gets 1, but Z-Man is there to go for the trade. Young J, though, with his own DLQ, finds a kill.
Let's see if he can find one more as they're still alive here with a 2v3 situation. Now, with mapaplant na nga dito sa and that wall bang, Freezy will go down. Young J pinapakita na tayo mga kaibigan. And now it's gonna be a 2v2 Risky together with Young J. Will it blend? No, Luffy will take Young J down.
Yeah, now that is the sniper that I thought was going to be maybe outperforming Whoopi, but Mids just from the side will take the last player out 3-0. BRE Pro, what is happening, Kuku? Ano ang nangyari sa Smart Omega?
Well, di ko alam. Well, I mean, malalaman natin yan mamaya pagka na-ask na natin sila. Pero right now, what's really happening is probably yung BRE Pro medyo na mas nauutakan nila yung Smart Omega when it comes to where they were planned. Remember kanina,
Yes.
nag-fake rush B sila. Pero
Freezy!
yun, Freezy explodes Whoopi. Down and out now. 4 members remaining for Smart Omega. Jess will go down naman, courtesy of Risky.
That he naded sa kotse. Tapos nag-explode yung kotse habang nasa taas si Whoopi. Well played there. Idra though takes Luffy out from a wall bang. So this means that for the first time, Smart Omega, they have the man advantage as Young J takes another one on Z-Man, just running into his iron sights right there. Well, not his iron sights, his scope. But as it is now a 2 versus 4.
Candy?
Yeah, Candy's right there. He's gonna know, he's
Nag-aabang?
gonna hear. Ayun, nasa likod mo lang!
Pagpasok mo sa bahay ni Kuya, akin ka, sabi ni Candy. Pero right now, we have a 4v1 situation. Si Mids na lang natitira. Siya ang may hawak ng bomba. Most definitely will just try to defend himself. There you go. Idra will go down. And alam na nila yung posisyon kung nasan si Mids as Candy will find him from behind. And there you go. The first point of Smart Omega. Ito na ata yung pagbangon ng api ng Smart Omega.
Maybe. Pero alam mo, ang uncharacteristic dito pa rin, Kuku, is Whoopi 0 kills pa rin. 4 rounds in. That's something na, you know, not a lot of people are used to. Well, medyo konti lang ang nakaka-witness yan. Pero kayong mga kaibigan na ma-witness nyo yan dito sa The Nationals Call of Duty Mobile as he's trying his best still. He's got the right tech this time. The AMR is what he's going to be using. Hindi na DLQ, I think.
Yeah, totoo yan. Hawak-hawak niya ang AMR ngayon. And right now, tinatry niyang hanapin yung mga BRE Pro na pa-push or pa-rush dito sa may A. However,
Bren is very
you can see right now, that totoo, they're really very careful right now with what they're doing here. And you can see also Smart Omega also trying to be careful as well para hindi sila mapitas, no?
Kita mo sa minimap, Bren is not exposing themselves to any angles for, you know, more than a shoulder peak. Kasi alam nila, there's gonna be sight lines, there's going to be angles for the snipers to take them down. And if they immediately rush in, wala, Whoopi or Young J is gonna take him out. But kasi ngayon, they're just trying to be a little bit more defensive. They know they have 50 seconds left pa. They're trying to get one opening pick bago sila mag-rush in sa site.
And Whoopi with that God name, may matatamaan kaya?
Oh, yeah.
But Whoopi will actually be able to find Luffy with a sniper AMR. And right now, gonna be a rush B as Risky finds Freezy at gonna be a trade for Z-Man hit there. And looks like Candy will try to get in. Wala silang paraan dito para ma-plant yung bomba. So it's going to be them against 2 members of them against 4 members of Smart Omega.
20 seconds left for the plant dito for BRE Pro's side. Can they make it as Z-Man does force his way into the site, takes out Idra, can take out another one, but Whoopi is right there behind Candy to go for the trade as Whoopi does not die, but he does get a trade at least. Well, Whoopi did get traded out, but there it is, the second round for Smart Omega coming back.
Coming back for Smart Omega, and they're known for that those big comebacks, diba? Especially in the recent stage 4 of the World Championship of Call of Duty Mobile. Pero right now, we have Young J in the lineup, and we can see the difference here. You can see Young J with 5 frags already.
Yeah.
The difference maker right now for the side of Smart Omega as
Whoopi
Whoopi right now gets mids. Will go down, and right now, together with Freezy, Kendi will take him out, and now it's going to be a 5v3 situation. Lamang na naman dito ang SMO.
This is more the SMO na we're really used to, no? This kind of play, this more calculated style, they're taking over the map basically. Kita mo, Bren with only 3 members, they're just waiting by the bottom of the map. They're trying to find an angle, find a pick. before rushing in. That's always been their game plan here, and they did get a pick. No, sorry, that's Candy who gets a pick onto Luffy. It's another pick comes in from Whoopi. That's his second kill of the round. Z-Man, though, tries his best. There's a 1 versus 4 on the table, but it's off the table now as Bren is going to get tied up by SMO.
And nice tie-up there coming from SMO, tying it up 3-3 as nag-change na yung roles ng bawat kupunan. Attacker na yung side ng SMO, defender naman yung side ng Bren E-Pro. So sila naman ang mag-rush A or B, and let's see, well, will they actually go for the plant?
Yes, remember mga kaibigan, 1st to 7 ito, not like your ranked games. So mas matagal ng konting-konti ang labanan na to. But first pick will be Whoopi. He got wall banged by the Switchblade. So medyo unfortunate yun as now SMO, they've lost one of their snipers. They're going to have a very hard time trying to get a pick before going in. As ayun, nag-slide out si Mids just looking for information. He got the information and then dun nga ang isang player si Risky.
Totoo yan. And Risky was able to actually take a little bit of damage there. Kaso nga lang magbaback pre muna itong player ng Bren E-Pro. And right now, you can see the defense being done here sa B site. As yung player number 4 ng Bren E-Pro na si Luffy talagang todo depensa lang dito sa may long side ng A. So talagang walang dadaan with that sniper. And most definitely now with just a minute left, they will try to maybe scramble their way probably onto A. Kasi kung titignan mo yung players ng SMO, they're now getting in position here at A site.
Pero ready si Luffy dyan once they go for the push, and he missed the shot though. Unfortunate, pero may ibang angulo siya, kayang-kaya niya. The trophy system will be taken out. There's another trophy system there for SMO naman, and they're gonna get the plant right here as Bren E-Pro medyo passive sila sa pag-defend.
Medyo passive sila sa pag-defend as they are now getting in to site number A, and Freezy will go down. It takes one more player down, and SMO down to only one member left, and there you go. Bren E-Pro eliminates every single member of SMO, and they will be able to get that defusal with around 25 seconds left in the clock.
I like the strategy of Bren E-Pro na they didn't really try to super prevent SMO from going into A side because they knew they had the man advantage. They can definitely take a retake situation. They can make that work in their favor. It's just a little bit sad na nag-miss yung shots ni Luffy dun because he had 2 opportunities for a really good DLQ pick there from his angle. Unfortunately, yun he got pushed out from utility, and I think he just missed the second shot talaga. So that is still Bren Esports in the lead again.
Totoo yan. At kung titingnan mo si Whoopi, nilabas na ang DLQ, mga kaibigan.
Oo nga.
Sabi niya tama na ang AMR, mga kaibigan. DLQ na tayo. Mids will take out Candy down though in that situation, and now it's a 4v5 now. Yung bomba ay makukuha ngayon dito ng team ng SMO as Whoopi gets it. Now getting ready to position their way through A probably. Kaso nga lang, ang daming tao dito sa Alpha.
Yun nga, ang daming gwardya sa Alpha para sa Bren Esports. Hindi makapasok ang Omega. I'm a rat god. I got bars, baby. Pero kung titingnan nyo yung mapa, mga kaibigan, Bren is pretty spread out. They have a lot of control dito sa A, pero yung kaisa-isa nilang sniper si Luffy andyan sa B, and he will get out-sniped by Whoopi. That means that B is completely free and clear. Magro-rotate pa lang ang Bren E-Pro, and when they get there, they're gonna have to retake na 4 versus 4, which I think is more in the advantage of Smart Omega as, wow, Jess, that is a very long peak. Parang nakinabahan ako para sa kanya dun as Young Shay does take Freezy out with a wall bang too.
Actually, matalino yung ginawa dun ni Jess. Inantay niya muna yung mga teammates niya na mag-get in position para try na i-push or i-rush tong B in order for them to be able to actually fight against Smart Omega, who's now getting ready to go for the plant. And there you go. Uy, si Whoopi ay the takedown naman ni Z-Man, who was trying to plant the bomb. And right now, yung SMO, kinuha na nga yung bomba, and now will try to go for the plant with Young J. As Jess will go down. Mids will be able to take down 2 Risky and Young J. 1v1, and Idra will find him instead. 4-4 ang score. Bren E-Pro and Smart Omega, it's an even playing field.
Dikit na dikit ang laban, mga kaibigan. Napakainitan dito from Bren E-Pro, who were the underdogs in this series. They're giving Smart Omega a run for their money. Takbo para sa pera, kumbaga.
Takbo para sa pera, pero lalakad matatag, mga kaibigan, itong mga players na to. As you can see right now, Idra
Ooh.
The chopper gods, mga kaibigan, tinatry niya wallbang.
Wallbang?
Napanood ko na to dati. G10. Kaso nga lang, walang tumatama kasi walang tao dun.
Yun lang, yun lang. Ay, konting lower lang ng sight doon may nakuha sana si Whoopi, si Luffy, pero unfortunately, that spot hindi walang pumasok doon. May naka-prone pero walang pumasok. So now once again, Bren E-Pro going to be playing it a little bit slower. SMO as well, looking for a pick sila bago pumasok sa site, and I think SMO they're going for the more aggressive route. Kita mo, Bren, they're just holding back, they're just trying to defend their angles, pero palapit at palapit na ang SMO sa B.
And speaking of chopper, si Mids nag-chopper na rin, mga kaibigan. So it's going to be Idra versus Mids going for that chopper. As you can see right now, Jess able to actually spot, I think, 2 members of SMO. This is Whoopi and Risky, who's now able to take control of the upper portion
Whoopi,
of Bravo.
no.
And Whoopi, mukhang magwa-wallbang na naman siya. Mids will actually take out Young J. And you can see right now, Jess trying to go for the wallbang as well. And there you go, Whoopi will find Jess. Pineng-ping sa mukha, mga kaibigan.
Ayun, yeah, and with the 50 GS, no less. As Luffy, he's now set up for the B push. Pag mag-push nga yung SMO, unless they have... Oh no, Luffy, unless you miss your shots. And he misses 2 shots in a row. He gets the 3rd one though, as Candy goes down. Ayun na, mahirap na pumasok dito sa B side. But Whoopi, if he gets that, if he sees that angle, if he gets that little bit of a peek, pero si Idra ang naka-double kill dito, and Whoopi does take out Mids. Nag-switch na, Z-Man finds Whoopi. Can he go for this next one? No, he can't. As for the first time, Smart Omega pulls away in the lead.
Sila na nga ang nag-lead dito with 5-4 ang score against Bren E-Pro. Parang nakukuha na nila yung chemistry, no?
Yeah.
Along the way, within this game itself, nakukuha na rin nila. And at the same time, si Whoopi hindi na 0 frags.
Yes.
6 kills na siya, mga kaibigan. So talagang malaki na ang ambag niya. Kaso nga lang,
Wala siyang ambag this round.
wala siyang ambag this round as Luffy finds Whoopi with that sniper.
Ayun nga, Bren E-Pro, hindi pa magtapapatalo. In their mind, sila lang ang malakas. Pero right now, everybody from SMO is sequestered in A. That was a great fight from Young J. Quick scope onto Freezy, but can he do it again? No, he can't kasi si Z-Man naman ang katapat niya with the Switchblade. 3 versus 4. This is gonna be a very tough defense kasi hindi pa sila nakaka-position masyado, but Candy does take out Luffy. At least that evens it up a little bit. Z-Man though, he's looking to make it a little bit less even. Jess is there to go for the confirmed kill. Risky though with a double kill. It's now a 1 versus 2. Can Mids take them both down with his chopper? No, he can't, and that means SMO now at game point.
Game point for SMO. 6-4 na ang score, and what Bren needs to do now is win 2 wins in a row para at least ma-overtime nila to.
Yeah.
No? So again, Bren E-Pro needs to make it better here on defending either Alpha or Bravo, and parang na-figure out na rin ng SMO even though na-wipe out ng early si Whoopi.
Yeah, I think na-figure out na nga ng SMO yung mga timings and the angles na titignan ni Luffy. So they're trying to avoid that as much as possible. They've already made their way into A site. Bren E-Pro, they're not really super contested site, pero andun na si Z-Man to take out the planter. And Freezy goes down as well. Whoopi looks like he's back on the AMR, but that should be completely fine. Z-Man, he's gonna throw a nade out. He's going to try to keep them from planting, pero si Risky, he's risking his life to go for the plant. Is he? No, he won't because Z-Man is right there. He was right there. Si Z-Man talaga ang mukhang hope ng Bren para sa round na to.
The gatekeeper of those who plants, and there you go, Luffy will take down Idra down. Young J na lang at si Whoopi ang natitira. For the side of SMO, dalawang sniper pa ang sa side ng SMO, as Luffy will be found by Whoopi there. And right now, Jess, Z-Man, and Mids, 3 members remaining for the side of Bren E-Pro. They still have the advantage though, with 3 members left. Kaso nga lang, medyo iniikutan na sila dito ng SMO. And there we go, Whoopi brings down Jess. 2v2 na nga sila dito, G10.
That's the Whoopi that we know and love, bro. Yan talaga ang sniper na alam natin. But he's now switched over to the Peacekeeper as well. Can he get this duel? No, he can't. As Z-Man with the Switchblade a little bit faster firing rate. Where'd he go? Young J, nasa labas siya! As Mids, just, that was a little bit of a switcheroo. Pero Bren, they're keeping it close, 6-5.
They're keeping it close, 6-5. Isa na lang, and we can probably have our first overtime here in the Nationals Call of Duty Mobile Philippine Open Pro League play-ins. And right now, tingnan natin noon ang plano ng dalawang koponan. As you can see right now, Team SMO is going for a rush A. Isa lang ang nagbabantay dito as Z-Man will actually take down Risky. Napakahalaga nun.
Z-Man, the man. This is what we called him during the Challenger Series, and it stands up today. Right now, 17 kills. See, Z-Man, and he's just been a stalwart bastion for Bren Ebro. But he's gonna get pushed by 2, and he's not going to be able to actually get any as Luffy fakes Candy and Young J takes revenge on Freezy. Ito na, trade for trade, frag for frag for frag. It's 2 versus 2 now. Jess and Mids versus Whoopi!
Whoopi!
And Young J, my god, Whoopi with a DLQ. Can he get this last kill? 1 versus 1, and it's Mids that he's going up against. The Chopper versus the DLQ. The Sniper versus the Heavy Machine Gun. And magpupush syempre si Mids dito.
Yeah, he will put the pressure onto the side of Whoopi.
Oh,
but
from the
Whoopi
side!
finds Mids on a different angle, and there you go. SMO is victorious dito sa game na to in SND.
That was so decisive.
Yes, indeed. And magkakaroon tayo ng control.
Oh my god. For second match pa lang natin, mga kaibigan, magkakakontrol na tayo. Because of that, yung last round talaga na yun, that 1v1, played absolutely perfectly galing kay Whoopi. Alam niya na konti lang ang angles na na pwedeng i-check doon. So he immediately went back. Lumabas siya sa side ng bahay, and then he went for the flank. The big flank galing kay Whoopi. But still, Z-Man, the man, top fragging the server.
Yeah, tough frag for Bren ePro, and then for the side naman ng SMO, it is going to be Kendi together with actually si Whoopi pala with 12 kills. So coming from a 0 frag for like 3 rounds, if I'm not mistaken, all of a sudden Whoopi
Bam, bam, bam.
bigla
And
na
he
lang siyang
clutched it
nag-super saiyan, mga kaibigan.
Oo nga, ito. Kung alam nyo ang SMO at kung fans kayo ni Whoopi, alam nyo kung ano ang potential niya. Ito nga ang nangyari. Nag-clutch out siya with a DLQ. And that was just beautiful to watch. And I wonder if this momentum's gonna shift over sa SMO para sa ating Game 3.
Totoo yun. And you can see the faces of the players of SMO kanina nung nakita natin silang nanalo. Hindi sila ganun kasaya agad kasi yung goal talaga nila dito is to actually win the matchup between them and Bren ePro. So again, tamang reset lang muna for both squads, and we will find out on the next map, which is going to be in control mode, right?
That's right. So let's take a look nga at this at the highlights of this game kasi ang dami talagang great moments in SND from that first 3-0 ng Bren, and it looked like they were doing every single thing right. Pero at the end, man, SMO just pulled out all the stops. They were able to go for some very risky plays. Speaking of risky, siya ang namatay dyan sa screen yun ni Luffy. But I gotta say, Luffy as a sniper, I think has earned his place dito sa Bren ePro. Ang dami niyang good snipes. He was able to challenge Whoopi a couple times, completely just winning those gunfights. But Young J as well, I think, has earned his place in Smart Omega.
Right, and again, you can see here, Young J also showing up. Meron din mga notable highlights tong si Young J for Smart Omega. So, again, sa mga viewers dyan na sinasabi, si Young J in Rage, baka pwedeng palitan. Hindi. Young J can actually play against all of these teams na kasali dito, including itong Bren ePro, and he can actually gel well with Smart Omega, actually getting them a win here in Search and Destroy. Now, as we go into the next map, which is gonna be in a summit map, diba? Napaka-interesting ko ano magiging laban dito for control.
Oh, back to summit for control. Pero I mean, if this game was anything to go by, napaka-close na ang laban natin yung pagdating natin sa summit kasi geez, these last 2 games talaga, Kuko, hindi ko talaga mapigilan yung tibok ng puso ko. Sobrang bilis.
Oh, nakaka-pressure din for us casters sa mga nangyayaring laban ngayon. And actually, really, really good place here coming from Z-Man. Dito siya sa may warehouse area na kung saan tinatry niyang i-gatekeep yung mga players ng SMO to actually plant the bomb. And when SMO actually realizes that, in the next round, they actually went in to try to defeat itong si Z-Man sa loob. And actually, makikita mo dito si Jess na yung nasa loob ng warehouse ito.
The big flank galing kay Whoopi, he just dipped out of the side. Hindi siya nag-hesitate kasi usually kung ikaw yun, you'd back up into the bar, diba? Just right inside the warehouse. Pero siya hindi. Lumabas din siya. He risked everything for that clutch, and that's why SMO got that win. So ayun, 1-1 na tayo. Bren ePro ba o Smart Omega ang magiging second place natin? Because whoever wins, they'll get 2 points lang. Diba?
Exactly.
SCIE Olympians, they have 3. Whoever wins this will have 2. Whoever loses will have 1. So abangan, mga kaibigan, sa Summit because that's where we're heading next here on the Nationals Call of Duty Mobile Pro League Philippine Open 2022. We'll see you in a little bit. Welcome back mga ka-community. Andito tayo sa The Nationals Call of Duty Mobile Philippine Open 2022 Pro League Playoff Stage. Buhay na buhay and live na live tayo sa Facebook. So share that stream. My name is G10 coming at you. With me is Kuku TV. And we are at our first Game 3 of the day. BRE Pro versus Smart Omega.
Walang donut mga kaibigan na masaserve up for this matchup between BRE Pro and Smart Omega. Kanina, na-serve up yung first donut natin sa araw na to between STIE Olympians and Half Feet Emperors. So ngayon, makakakita tayo ngayon ng control. Pero ang mapa is in Summit. One of these maps for control na medyo interesting din, to say the least. So let's see kung paano nga ba nila lalaroin to. At ngayon, kita-kita nyo sa mga screens yun, naglalakad na tayo sa snowy lands of Summit.
Oh, we saw this map earlier sa first match natin, SEO versus Happy Feet Emperors, HFE. And it was on Hardpoint. And usually nakikita nga natin Hardpoint yung Summit, right? But ito na tayo, nasa control our first Game 3. Because even though hindi natin medyo in-expect na Bren would be able to, take it to Game 3, absolute domination. Well, not domination, but like the comeback from game one gave them the momentum to transfer that into game two. Even though SMO, they were able to kind of get the playstyle in, but the first contact comes in and Luffy does not find anything yet. No lives have been taken, but still those are some lives that are taken as Freezy gets a couple for himself, and Wacky as well takes one. Mukhang the lives of SMO are dropping like flies.
Yeah, dropping like flies. Yung SMO will be the ones trying to capture Alpha and Bravo for this round. So, kung titignan natin, no, nahirapan sila in that early round.
Freezy and Z-Man.
Z-Man and Freezy with a KRM.
Look, the KRM's coming in. The shotgunners taking lives and taking names. Young Jay, though, he tried something, but he didn't get any. As kita mo, ang laki na lang discrepancy in the life lead. 25-17 already. Bren E Pro, they are killers. They are slayers, and they're slaying Smart Omega right now.
At napakabilis, 16 lives na lang for the side of Smart Omega. Now, 23 naman para sa side ng Bren E Pro. And wala gaanong pag-capture ng Alpha and Bravo for the side of SMO.
Who needs to capture points? You just need to kill. And that's what control is. Pero si Young Jay, he's gonna go in, he's gonna risk it, he's gonna get a kill. As Risk and Whoopi, nag-rumeres back na sila sa Bren. Pero si Mids, naka-double kill pa rin. He is in a really good position now to just chill out and control that hallway. But Whoopi dies to Freeze. The KRM, a master. The shotgun sliders are having a really good time dito. Still, a very consistent life lead galing sa Bren E Pro. 6-7 lives ahead. 9, medyo 5 lives na ahead sila. But SMO still very, very delikado para sa kanila. They need to take this site.
They need to take this site. This is going to be Alpha site for Smart Omega. Isang stage na lang, mga kaibigan, ang kailangan nilang tapusin. Kaso nga lang, 6 lives nila, kaya pa ba for them to actually last until they were able to actually capture B? And now 11 for the side naman ng Bren E Pro. Ngayon, ay try nilang ubusin as Risky and Kendi able to drop 3 there. As there you go, Alpha will be taken by Smart Omega. Bravo na lang, kaso nga lang, men, 6-4 yung live. Sino kaya ang makakuha ng buhay dito for both sides?
Konti na lang. Whoopi is there. He shotguns Freezy right in the face. 1 shot, 1 kill nga. Right, and equal na, 3-3 na. Mukhang Smart Omega, can they get the kills here? 2-2. Oh Lord, it's coming down to the wire, mga kaibigan. Risky and Z-Man got the last 2 kills, but it all comes down to these final 2 lives.
Uy,
Tapos yung isa na lang. Bren, they threw away the lead pa. Oh, there you go. The last life taken in the first round para sa Smart Omega.
Smart Omega gets it, even though nandun na sila sa edge nila na kung saan maubos na yung lives nila in that round. They were able to actually change the pace of the game we're in. Nag-capture sila ng Bravo, and eventually actually Alpha muna and then yung Bravo. So they were able to actually win that round. And right now, round number 2, mga kaibigan, 3 frags already.
4 frags.
4 frags actually coming from Bren E Pro. And right now, yung Bravo na naman talaga, or actually Alpha rather, yung target ng team ng Bren E Pro on this time around.
Yeah, that was oh my lord! Bren with just the multi-kill after multi-kill. Wala pa silang namamatay. 30-22 again. They take the very early game lead. As SMO, they're flailing a little bit. Look at this control point already. It's already 2/3 up para sa Bren E Pro, and Whoopi just jumps down to his death right into the crosshairs of Luffy. As Luffy goes for another contact, he goes for another gunfight that he wins as Risky dies. Look at that! Almost 10 kills na ang lamang ng Bren E Pro sa SMO. Look at this control galing sa Bren E Pro, but still SMO fighting back. They're taking lives of their own. But is it too little too late? Kasi halos half na lang ang lives na natitira sa kanila.
Totoo yan. Medyo iba yung naging game plan ng Bren E Pro dito sa pag-atake nila. They were able to capture A, and now yung Bravo naman yung susunod nila. And there you go, Mids, able to defend himself here, dropping down Whoopi. Kaso nga lang nandun na si Kendi with that purifier.
Yun, yeah, he got sprayed with the fire, the holy fire of the purifier. Pero nahihirapan pa rin ang SMO because kasi they are just fragging out right now. They've managed to kind of even up the lives ngayon. Still, lamang pa rin ang Bren, pero not by a lot. Kayang-kaya ng SMO if last round was anything to go by. Kayang-kaya nila to just frag out in the last few seconds of the round. As Whoopi with a purifier now, he's gonna be running around, spraying fire on the snow map, turning things into water. Pero naka 3K ang Bren, just playing together, and that means that it's only 10 lives left for Smart Omega.
10 lives left. Let's see how will they play this out. 9 more lives. 8 na lang for SMO, and right now 13 left for Team Bren E Pro. And let's see. Ayun na nga mga kaibigan, Freezy with that Purifier. Inuubos unti-unti mga kaibigan ng team ng SMO. Kaso nga lang, he will get stopped by Candy there.
The barbecue master, the pit master nga naman. But still, Bren, they are slowly but surely taking this this round. Konti na lang ang B, konti na lang ang lives. One last life left, and it was Whoopies who was taken out the last life. So yun, 1-1 na tayo.
Makakabawi ang Bren E-Pro dito sa punto na to. And right now, Smart Omega going back. Sila naman yung magka-capture ng Alpha and Bravo. And right now, let's see if it's still gonna be the same strategy as what they had earlier on. Na kung saan naubos na yung mga buhay nila, pero they were able to take control. Z-Man and Luffy, again, those early frags coming from Bren E-Pro, talagang nakakatulong, no?
Yeah, the early game control talaga ang focus ng Bren E-Pro dito. And that they've been get away with that for the last 2 rounds. Sabi ngayon ng SMO, hindi, kami naman ang early game warriors as they start taking lives very, very early on in the round. And they are taking that point as well. A 2/3 na ang nakuha dun. Oh, that was very almost a kill there. Pero still, Young J dips out and takes out the guy who tried to nade him.
Try to nade him right now. Alpha naman. Or actually, ito rin yung same strategy ng ng SMO kanina. Going for Alpha and then mamaya na yung Bravo. And right now, you can see right there, Mids trying to go face-to-face against Young J. Young J will be taking out too. Si Z-Man din, mga kaibigan, sa si Mids. And right now, you can see here as they are now able to actually get back yung mga kills na ginawa nung Bren E-Pro sa simula. So yung score natin dito, 17-21 when it comes to lives.
Yeah, and it's SMO that has really come into this game as their own. My God, Risky with a 3K, I think, with the Annihilator. But Mids with the Purifier has already made his way into B. He's gonna go defend, and Risky still has that Annihilator, still looking to annihilate some Bren E-Pro lives. Kasi kita mo, ang laki na ng lead ng SMO sa Bren. 12-19 in terms of lives, but Freezy and Mid, they're trying to make up for it still. Young J takes Wacky out, pero si Luffy is right there for the trade. So that means only 4 lives ang lamang as the Purifier roasts Risky.
At parang nagagawa nilang i-close yung gap dito kanina yung lives nila mga kaibigan magkalayo na. Now 10-10 is the score now on stage number 1 for Bravo for the side of Smart Omega. 8-8, a really close battle here for round number 3 here in control. And now leading na nga ang Smart Omega when it comes to live with 8-7.
Yeah, and it looks like Smart Omega wants to extend that lead pa. Konti na lang ang kailangan nila, but still, Bren E-Pro, they are not giving up. Still 5 lives left, pero alam nilang kayang-kaya nila as Wacky does take Whoopi out. But still, they can't afford 1-for-1 trades here. They need to get multi-kills as Z-Man almost gets a multi-kill for himself, but he only got 1. 2 lives left for Bren. Are they gonna fall as Young J gets pushed in? He does go down to Freezy, and Candy is right there looking, just waiting for an angle.
1 more.
3 lives up, 1 more life for Bren. Can they get 3 before the SMO gets 1? It's such a tense fight now. Oh, and there it is. The last man was Luffy, and he got naded. Kobe.
By Young J. That's a Kobe for him. And right now, yung score natin is 2-1, leading ang Smart Omega going in around number 4. Switch sides naman tayo dito. Yung Bren E-Pro naman ang magta-try mag-capture ng Alpha and Bravo. And right now, you can see them trying to focus at the control room. Halos lahat sila nandun, no?
Oh, this is a very risky position for Bren, but Luffy and Mids, they are holding down the site. They've gotten 3. Idra gonna take some damage through the wall, but he will just get a 2K still for his troubles. And ayun nga, it's very even. Risky gets a 2K for himself as well. Pero 25-25 pa rin. Luffy is going to challenge Risky now, and he does win that. So, ayun, Bren E-Pro, they're making their way into A, but Candy and Young J, they're going to stop that right in its tracks.
And right now, you can see them trying to capture Alpha na. Para mamaya na yung Bravo. Kaso nga lang, barbecue gameplay coming from Freezy. Going from the top, now down, and there you go. Mapapatay na nga niya si Idra. Candy will take out Z-Man there. And Freezy just holding his Purifier. Meron tao sa likod. This is Young J. Ito yung pwesto lagi ni Young J. There you go. But he will be stopped by Idra at that position.
Yeah, slowly but surely, Bren E-Pro getting the kills that they need. Wacky with Annihilator takes Young J as well. Pero si Risky was able to trade frag him at the very least. Still, 5 kills ahead ang Bren E-Pro ngayon on this round. So if they If they get this, we may go to another overtime. Luffy and Mids, though, they are making SMO work for it as Whoopi. He's not able to scope down in time. Ayun, namatay nga siya. And that's only 9 lives left for SMO.
And medyo awkward position dun ni Whoopi. Pero right now, 9 to 16, makakapture na yung Alpha. So this will actually be more focused on Bravo. And mas mapapaganda yung magiging defense dito. Yun nga lang, men, si Freezy kanina ka pa with a KRM. He will get stopped though by Idra from SMO.
Yeah, but it almost doesn't matter that he got stopped kasi nakuha na niya yung value for that life. He got 3 for the price of 1 and that means 12 lives pa ang Bren. 3 lives na lang ang SMO. Looks like it's gonna go to 2-2 because all Bren has to do is kill 2 more. 1 more as Young J goes down. The last man standing and it was Idra who got the short end of the stick. 2-2.
2-2 na yung score here in Control sa Summit map. We're gonna have the last round. So, sino kaya ang mananalo dito? 2-2 ang score. Will it be SMO or will it be Bren Epro? SMO will be the ones trying to capture Alpha and Bravo. Pero tingnan natin kung magiging same pa rin ang outcome in the early stages. Young J, nilabas na ang Annihilator mga kaibigan. Kaso nga lang si Freezy kanina pa to. Nagki-KRM. Will get stopped though by Whoopi, and Mids will take his Purifier out as well.
Oh, a little bit of a miss there from Young J. Yung Purifier, that was pretty dang good to use that. But right now, SMO, they have to focus on taking the side. Young J does find Freezy, and Mids goes down to Idra. So that means SMO, they have all of the advantages in this side. Brand going to be pushing into them as they have less lives. They have to go for multi-kills. Freezy does get a little bit of a Kobe onto Risky as Z-Man. Oh, Whoopi from below. Oh, Freezy from below as he takes out Young J. Z-Man and Wacky. They are, man, kanina pa nga talaga si Z-Man. He is dropping 35 right now. Top frag of the game. Risky is next with 30, pero dang. Freezy has just been at the right place, right time for so many of these kills. Luffy and Mez get a couple for themselves too, and it's equal na in terms of lives almost.
Almost na din yung Alpha for the side of SMO. They were able to actually capture itong Alpha site. Now the Bravo capture is actually being attempted here by SMO. Kaso nga lang, yun na nga, mapapatay sila doon.
Z-Man,
kaso si Z-Man, mga kaibigan. Ito na nga with the KRM. Kaso nga lang, will get stopped here by Idra.
He got stopped there, pero again, he got the big value already. That's what Bren needs. They need big value from their lives. They need to get 2 kills before they die, as Luffy is just holding that angle. He did not get any as Freezy goes for Young J, takes him right out. Whoopi trades it out. Napakalapit lang. Napakadikit ng laban, mga kaibigan. 13 lives to 12. Finally, Bren has found a little bit of a lead, pero madali lang yan ma-turn around ng SMO as Whoopi. He was in a little bit of a dangerous situation, pero nakaalis din siya. Oh, they didn't know that Luffy was there, but Freezy is there as well. So, ibig sabihin yan, equal ulit tayo, 10-10.
10-10, and with 9 now left for Bren Epro. Again, lumalamang na yung SMO as Young J will be able to actually drop mids. At napakaganda naman noon coming from Idra using the Peacekeeper. Kaso si Freezy, nilabas na ang Purifier. Ito na nga ba ang pagbawi ng Bren Epro with just 4 more lives remaining comparing to 8 of SMO.
Well, SMO suddenly, they've found a big lead. Napakalaki nito as Young J takes another 3 lives left for Bren Epro. They have to be very careful here. They have to go for crossfires, find their angles as they do get one. But Whoopi and Risky, they got a couple kills for themselves. Last man, last kill.
There
and it's going to be
go.
Whoopi taking down Luffy with a wallbang through the barrels. That's SMO 2-1.
2-1 for SMO, and nakabawi, mga kaibigan.
Ayan, happy na sila.
Oo, happy na sila. Kumbaga, nilabas na yung mga emotions. Kanina, wala pa masyado, kalmado lang, pero ito na yung goal nila to be able to be victorious against Bren Epro. A really classic matchup between these two. And paano pa kaya kung maging best of 5 pa to, no? Talagang sobrang tagal ng laban natin, pero again, it's gonna be just best of 3 series matchup for these two teams, and that is it. For the second matchup, Bren Epro will take the lose, and SMO will take the win.
Still though, Freezy, insane play. 40 bomb siya dito sa ating control, mga kaibigan. Risky was second with only 34. So, I mean, player to watch out for talaga, Freezy and Z-Man on Bren.
Totoo yan, 40 bombs, ika nga, para kay Freezy. For the side naman ng SMO, it's going to be Risky with a top fragger with 34. Pero when you try to look at the situation, by the time na mag-capture yung Omega, even though na hindi sila lamang sa lives nila, they're able to actually take control of basically the whole game itself.
Yeah.
Yung every round na kung saan akala mo talo na sila.
Yeah.
Yung pala magkakaroon pa pala ng way for them to actually get those wins. Makikita natin yan mamaya sa highlights, no?
Tama. Parang when the chips are down, magpa-plus ultra talaga ang SMO, di ba? Especially when pagdikit lang, pag konti lang yung lamang, bigla na lang, multi-kill after multi-kill for SMO. So let's take a look at how that game went down. Just a little bit of a reminder, a refresher of all the big action that happened here on our first control.
And kung maalala mo yung BRE Pro, they're always getting those 4 frags or 5 frags in the early stages of the game. Pero again, yung larong tong control, medyo matagal din to be honest. Kasi you're gonna have another objective wherein you're gonna have to capture either A or B. And when SMO is able to actually capture A or probably B, yung natitirang point nila, they're able to actually take control by means of getting those frags as well at the same time.
Yeah, alam mo, Kuku, I was very wrong about BRE Pro. Akala ko talaga na SMO was gonna roll over them 2-0. That was what I thought. But I'm so glad na nagkamali ako kasi BRE Pro showed such an insane, intense gameplay dito versus Smart Omega when, really the expectation was that Smart Omega was just going to 2-0 them. Ang ganda ng laban talaga. Sobrang dikit. All 3 maps, all 3 game modes, BRE Pro was able to take the fight to Smart Omega and make them bleed.
Totoo yan. Isa lang ibig sabihin nito na yung ginawang draft ng BRE Pro sobrang effective. Na kung saan lahat ng mga players nagko-complement talaga and they're able to actually get a chance to fight against a top-tier team na SMO na kung saan, di ba, isipin mo, isa sila
sa
mga,
Stage 5.
Sa Stage 5 na sila together with Almighty. And again, with the addition of Young Jay, talagang game changer din siya at the same time. Nakita natin yun nung SND and also here in Control.
Yeah, I mean, even though this is, the Nationals and Young Jay's only contracted to play for Smart Omega for the Nationals, I feel like if they need the 6th man or even 7th man, it's a very, very good possibility na si Young Jay kunin.
Totoo yan. Very, very much maganda rin naman yung napakita ni Young Jay when he played earlier kanina nga with BRE Pro with the team of Smart Omega. And again, congratulations to Smart Omega getting their first win in the very first day of the Nationals Call of Duty Mobile Philippine Open.
Yeah, and here we go. We have an MVP of the game, Candy, for the match, actually. Because we got Hardpoint, Search and Destroy, and Control stats up here. And Candy, well, that adds up to, what is that? 57 kills, 60, no, 50. I'm bad at math, pero 57 kills overall para kay Candy. A very, solid linchpin para sa SMO.
Totoo yan. Very, very solid yung napakita ni Candy across all 3 game modes. Mapa Hardpoint yan, Search and Destroy, and Control. And it's not just Candy, to be honest with you. It's a whole team play rin naman for SMO. The likes of Whoopi, si Idra din. And also we can say that Young Jay made maganda yung naging ambag niya.
Yeah, especially sa SND. So I think even though Candy was overall the MVP in just terms of stats and numbers, I think SMO, they have so much star power talaga. They have so many players that are really good at what they do, at their roles, that I don't think you can really attribute an MVP to a team that plays so much like a team.
Totoo yan. And again, yung 4 na yun, sobrang-sobra ng ganda ng chemistry, adding Young Jay to the mix. So, umpisa, nakita natin na parang nag-iilangan pa sila when it comes to how they play their game. Maybe that's probably why na natalo nga sila in that Hardpoint. Pero along the way, nung nag-start yung Search and Destroy, they got 0-3, di ba? Tapos naka-comeback sila and able to actually get a win in Search and Destroy. And then, in Control, talagang maganda magiging future ng lineup na to for SMO.
That's right. And with that means that we have our top 3 already para sa ating Call of Duty Philippine Open, or Call of Duty Mobile Philippine Open. We have STI Olympians at the top, Smart Omega, 2nd place, and 3rd place, BRE Pro. So far, mga kaibigan, syempre, this is only match number 2. But don't go anywhere because we have 3 more matches, no? So be excited for that. Mainit-init pa ang araw na to. I've been G10 coming at you. With me is Kuku. We'll be right back for match number 3.